The artist understands how precious the time is. Really think about it. When you first started doing your art, or if you even want to start doing your art, you think about how much time it's going to take to get to the level that you want to see yourself performing at, mastering your craft. It takes hours on hours and patience. There's going to be a lot of distractions that come along your way, but somehow, some way, I know you can find a way, and you struggle to find a way, right? Because in this age, there's so many things that we have to block our minds and just block our creativity, whether it be hours spent on social media, distracting video games, distracting people in our lives, distracting situations, school. All these types of things can hinder the creative mind and the creative master that you want to become. But the true artist, they find a way no matter what, whether it be late night sessions, after school, a loss of sleep, maybe you have weekly insomnia, but is this all worth it? I would say yes, if you really want to master your craft. You know, it's kind of strange to me that I find a lot of people that always say they want to do the best, they want to learn better, but then I ask them how much time they put in, and it's nowhere near the amount that they need to do. Not that it's only the amount of hours that you need to count up, but it's an effective method of going about your craft, right? You could sit down all day and watch tutorials for 8 hours straight. That's just an example, right? Following tutorial after tutorial. But that's honestly a waste of your time. If you're watching a tutorial or something like that, you need to be implementing these skills that you have learned to a piece that's done by yourself. See, time is a conception. We think about time as, a lot of time, as something that as long as you're putting enough work in, quote unquote, you're getting things done. But you could just be revolving around the carousel again and again, getting lost along the way, not knowing a real sense of direction. The masters are super particular about their time, and they manage their time well. Think about a time when someone challenged you to do something on your own. No matter how long it took, when you created that challenge or you completed that challenge, you felt way more relieved. You learned so much more. Even if the time took longer, that was an effective use of your time. Your time is very, very precious. Along your way on your journey, you're going to find a lot of hiccups in the road, bumps in the road, things that come up. Like, this life is very interesting and unexpected. The funniest way to go about things is making plans of how we will manage our time, but it's still something that we must cease to do, because without it, we lose our sense of direction. Personally, I try my best to make a schedule daily of what I will do. Though this schedule hasn't worked out crazy well for me, it's still forming my mindset to get into the habit of just working on art more and more every day. The artist turns to what some might call a freak. I know personally, I'm known as a cellar dweller because that's where I do my arts, I do my work, and a lot of times of the day you're not going to see me even come out of the cellar because I'm so invested in my craft. It's really that you have to think about how much you want to sacrifice. And for most people, the sacrifice is not enough. That they want to give up the things in their life that are taking up their time otherwise, like we spoke about before, all the distractions. Now, it's always good to take a break when doing your art, but you still need to think about where you want to be in that next 5 years. We always say, where you want to be in the next 5 years. I want to be owning this. I want to be creating arts like this. I want to be collabing with these types of people, going these types of places with my art, traveling, working for whoever, right? But it's just a dream within a dream if we're constantly just saying things and not putting action towards them. So today, I really want you to think about how much you truly want to master this craft of art. It can be done rather quickly. It doesn't take years upon years to get to a level that's very high in whatever you might do, graphic design, arts, anything revolving around that. It's just a sacrifice of your time, but in a effective way as well. You can't just sacrifice time and do arts that aren't going to eventually evolve you faster and faster as you learn better methods. Learn those better methods off the beginning, and you will exponentially improve. Starts out slow, but you exponentially improve, man. So, stay scoped.